G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Flashlight Crazy. Today I'm doing a comparison video between the Weltool T14B and the Cloud Defensive MCH High Candela. Let's check it out. Alrighty, so in terms of accessories, the Weltool is going to come with an 18650 3000 milliamp 3.6 volt lithium ion protected cell, and it's also going to come with an external battery charger and a cord to plug it into the wall. The Cloud comes with an 18650 3000 milliamp 3.6 volt unprotected cell. It'll also come with a set of negligent discharge protectors, which go on the back of the tail cap there. You can screw them in. And it'll also come with a deep carry pocket clip like this, which is on the EDC version that I've got. And it'll also come with a charger as well. So why did I want to compare these two? Well, they're very different in some aspects, but also very similar. In terms of their specs on high, they're very similar. So the Weltool is a single output light. The Cloud is a programmable light, but on its highest mode, it is very similar to the Weltool. Now, before I go into that, let's have a look at the LED and the smooth reflectors. So very similar reflectors. The Weltool has a slightly larger and deeper reflector than the Cloud. But in terms of LEDs, they look very, very similar. However, I do think they are slightly different. I know that in the Weltool, we have an Osram CULPM1. And I think in the Cloud, we have a W2. So that's the difference in the LEDs, but we do have a deeper and a bit wider reflector in the Weltool, which is going to give it that extra candela. So just going over the specs on high, we have the Weltool at 83,000 candela, 1,250 lumens with a 1.5 hour runtime. And the Cloud has 80,000 candela, 1,100 lumens, 75 minutes of runtime, which is just under an hour and a half. But they both are very similar, aren't they? I mean, it does look here that the Weltool's got a bit of a larger hotspot than the Cloud, which is strange because the Weltool has more candela. Now, they're both able to be used with CR123 batteries, but it will reduce the output in those. Now, the Weltool has a 1 meter drop resistant rating. The Cloud has a 2 meter drop resistant rating. The Weltool is IP67 water rated, and the Cloud is IP68 water rated. So better drop and water resistance in the Cloud than the Weltool. Now, just doing the weight, the Weltool with the battery and pocket clip included comes in at 155 exactly grams. And the Cloud comes in at 155.13. So very, very, very similar. Basically identical in weight. Now the face width of the Cloud comes in at 30.32 mil. Face width of the Weltool comes in at 31.57 mil. Body width of the Cloud comes in at 23.52 mil. Body width of the Weltool comes in at 23.96 mil. Tail cap width of the Cloud comes in at 25.87 mil. Tail cap width of the Weltool, 26.9 mil. Distance from end of tail clicky to the end of the bezel of the Cloud is 132.11 mil. And the Weltool is slightly longer at 137.45 mil. So the Weltool is slightly bigger in basically every way. Slightly thicker body, slightly thicker tail cap, slightly thicker head, and slightly longer. But I think it was lighter. But then again, I've got the theorem on the Cloud. All right, let's do a heat test. See how these guys go on a heat test after about a minute and a half. Just chuck that over here. We'll start with the Weltool. And let's go. All right. After a minute and a half, we've got 41.5 degrees Celsius at the highest. And the body's fine, and the head's pretty toasty, but the body is absolutely fine. No dramas holding the body whatsoever. All right, let's go the Cloud. All right, and the Cloud, 33.8 degrees Celsius. So not that hot. Neither of them got too hot, which is nice to see. All right, let's have another look at the beams on the mat first. So Cloud on the right, Weltool on the left. Now I can tell you that the Weltool has is significantly brighter, not only with lumens, but with light intensity from the candela rating. So that's just something to be aware of. The Weltool is very, very, very bright. I can look at the wall, look at the beam on the wall with the Cloud. I can't with the Weltool. So that's just, that's something to be aware of as well. All right, let's take these guys outside, see how they go up against each other, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts and prices. Now, before I do just want to take a moment to have a look at the tail clickies. So Weltool's tail clicky is typical Weltool, absolutely beautiful. I love how it protrudes out. It just makes it very easy to click and find. Cloud's tail clicky is also amazing because it's huge, like it's very, very thick. See that? And it is a little bit easier to momentary. However, that means that you would be more easier to accidentally activate momentary. Whereas with the Weltool, you kind of have to make sure you push. It's a very strong and sturdy tail clicky. So I think I prefer the Weltool's tail clicky, to be honest. All right, let's head outside and compare these guys in the darkness. See you in a sec. Okay, Cloud defensive on high. Weltool T14B. Cloud. Weltool. Jeez, what do we think? That's close. That is crazy close. Cloud. Weltool. All right, so Weltool's got more candela, so a tighter hotspot. But man, there is not much of a difference between these two. Really, that is very, very close. Slight color temperature difference. Slight. I mean like maybe 100 Kelvin in it or something. Oh man, it's the Cloud's hotspot is more distinct, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Weltool's definitely goes a little bit further because of that extra candela, but oh my goodness, not by much. This is a great comparison because you always know it's a good comparison when it's very hard to pick. Weltool here, sorry if I've been confusing you. Weltool is here, T14B, 5,700 Kelvin, I believe, and there's the Cloud. Weltool, Cloud, Weltool, Cloud. Man, that's honestly too close to call. Holy moly, that is too close to call. Cloud, Weltool. I'm freezing out here, guys, so I'm out of here, but what a great comparison. Weltool, Cloud. Oh, Weltool's stepping down a bit, it looks like. Cloud's going strong. Yep, definitely. Weltool stepping down, Cloud is going strong. That is awesome that just happened so we can get that on camera. Weltool is definitely stepping down, but Cloud is going hard. All right, I gotta go. I am so cold. See ya. So, which one would I pick? I'm definitely gonna pick one, but I just wanna go through a couple of different things. So firstly, some positives about the Cloud. I love the fact that it can be fitted, or it's designed to be fitted with a Theorem switchback. I love the deep carry pocket clip it comes with. And I love the programmable head. Absolutely. Some negatives about the Cloud. So far, it has been a little bit unreliable for me. So the unreliability has been sometimes when I turn it on, it flickers. And I've actually experienced one time where I turned the light on and it went into programming mode straight away. So it just program mode without me putting, hitting it several times to program it. So that hurts my trust with this light now. And it is a much more expensive light than this light. So the Cloud comes in at $249 or $239 US. And the Weltool comes in at $309 Australian. So that's much less in US. That's probably like $200 US. So it's a little bit cheaper, the Weltool. So that's the negatives and the positives about the Cloud. Great light, great innovation. The ND protectors as well, awesome. Tail clicky, awesome. As I said, Theorem, deep carry pocket clip, all that, great. Programmable head, great. But the unreliability of whatever's going on that makes it flicker and makes it, and that one time when it went straight into program mode is kind of got me on the back foot a bit, thinking, well, is this a trustworthy light now? So that's the Cloud. The Weltool, let's go positives. Positives are the reach, so it's got better candela and better distance than the Cloud. Single output means that it is reliable. It means that the reliability of the Weltool is like every time you click it, it's coming on in that output. You know what's going to happen. You know what to expect. You're never going to be surprised. And that is a big plus for me. Interchangeable head, so you can change the body and the head, turn this into an 18350. I suppose you can do that with the Cloud as well, but it's still a positive for both of them, I guess. What else? Love the Tense pocket clip. It would have been nice to have a little bit more of a deep carry, but I love the Tense pocket clip. And I love the reliability. Obviously, it's built like a tank, but I love the reliability. It's just, this thing has never failed me. Every time I want this, I click it, it comes on, it doesn't fail me, and it does what it's supposed to do. So, absolutely incredible. So, which one do I choose? Well, I did think about it a little bit before filming this, and I normally just kind of choose ad hoc or as I'm doing it, but my decision is honestly the Weltool. And simple fact that it is more reliable. And I cannot stress how important to me a reliable light is. Now, who knows? If Cloud was able to fix these issues that's happening in these lights, because this isn't the only light it's happened to me in, it's also happened to my EDC light as well, which is very disappointing, then I certainly would reconsider and potentially go the Cloud. But to be honest, the reliability of the Weltool and the performance of the Weltool have never let me down. And I've done literally probably about 10 to 20 videos on Weltool, and none of them have let me down. I've never had an issue with one single Weltool. So in terms of reliability, which is probably arguably the most important characteristic of a light, Weltool has proven itself time and time again. So for that reason, Weltool is my choice, and that's the one I would go with. Now, I will link both of these lights. The Weltool is available at lightshop.com.au. I will link that. I will also link a discount code for it. And I will link Weltool direct website for anyone who doesn't live in Australia. I will also link the Cloud Defensive website. There's no discount codes for that, but I will link the Cloud Defensive website so you can check that out and buy that one if that's what you want. All right. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the comparison video. And until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.